Hello and welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am a DT, and this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. And so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. So in today's Presel Shuffle. Ooh. In today's pre-shuffle, the message was Greasy Wheels. Greasy, pronounced just like that. Greasy Wheels. Yeah. Speaking of drawers, hang on to yours. The pace is about to increase in 3, 2, yeah, that's what we got. So much so that words are escaping, the shuffling is doing weird stuff, and there are so many messages just flooding in that it's like a blur almost. So greasy wheels indeed. Let us check our spiritual voicemail and see what is what. Shall we? Do let's. Here we go. A time to give rather than take with the 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. All right. There's more to you than you think. You have more value than you realize. Prosperity lies ahead. 4 of Crystals and Page of Crystals. You are counting your dollars and wanting to save everything. Told you, you have more value than you realize. But with this 4 of Crystals, Page of Pentacles business, and understanding that the prosperity lies ahead, Spirit is suggesting strongly that you loosen your grip and prepare your hands to receive. You're gripping too much. You got the Kung Fu grip on the 4 of Crystals, and the Page of Crystals is right here yelling in his ear. Yelling in his ear. Now, thing is the Page of Crystals hollering about what's in the 4 of Crystals clutches, or is a Page of Crystals seeing that the prosperity is forthcoming and telling the 4 of Crystals that, hey, open your hands and get ready to receive. Greasy wheels, baby. Don't let your past hold you back. 7 of Wands. Warden of Crystals and Lovers. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't worry about what was. That was back then. That was back then. Today, it's a different story. Look at all this green. Look at all this green. Collective. Greasy wheels, baby. Greasy. So get in the mindset of philanthropy. The mindset of philanthropy. Money is a tool. It's not everything, but it's a tool, right? And if you use a tool too much, it becomes useless. Yes? Gripping onto something too tight, hanging onto something, chokes the life out of it and you, because the blood can't flow like it's supposed to if you are like this all day, every day. Even going through the time of lack, or what I would call the wilderness time. Wilderness time, yeah. Yes, you learned a lot from it. Yes, you experienced it, but it does not define the full you. Okay? Those were lessons, and they were great lessons. You ain't got to live there. Spirit ain't gonna sit up here and tell you all these messages about prosperity for years on end for you to stay in survival mode. Please realize it, Four Cups. Please realize it. It's time to give rather than take. Recognize what you have. Okay? Again, you hold greater value than you think. 5 of Daggers and a 2 of Cups. And the people around you know it. Now, they either want to be around it with the 2 of Cups, or they want to take it for themselves. 5 of Daggers. Well, shit. With this prosperity lies ahead, yeah. Because if the Page of Cups is over here announcing the distant early warning about the prosperity, there are people that have heard it between here and the 4 of Crystals. Like, they either want to take it for themselves or they want to be a part of it. Not everyone that says congratulations is actually looking out for you. So there's that. Now we've got the 7 of Wands, Warden of Crystals, and the Lovers. Okay. All right. So, oh, no, that's not what we have. We've got the Tower. There we go. The Star. And the 2 of Wands. See, this is what you call a controlled burn, ladies and gentlemen. Controlled burn. Don't let your past hold you back, because you had a controlled burn in your life. It just felt like a wildfire. But the ashes and the soot and the heat all came together and created a fruitful environment for your soil, Star, so that fresh, stronger vegetation can grow. 2 of Wands. You either gonna stay a seed or you gonna sprout. What's it gonna be, Merv? Can't do both. Can't be both. 10 of Wands. Okay, so we're sprouting. All right. Death. Sprouting for real. Ace of Crystals. That's right. More fertile environment. Hanged. 10 of Daggers. And the Devil. Of course, when new stuff. Let's run it back. 10 of Wands. Time to give rather than take. Yeah, you have a lot of wands here, and it's blocking your view. It's distorting your line of sight, so you can't really see what's really going on. And you need to see what's really going on right now. So learn to delegate. Learn to say no. Learn to say, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to go that place. I'm not going to do that thing. I am not going to engage in this behavior because it is weighing me down. Small actionable steps, the 10 of Wands. And you're releasing yourself from this burden. And the thing about the things that you are releasing, they're actually necessary for those that you wind up releasing it to. One more time. The things that you're releasing are going to be beneficial for the ones that you release it to. You no longer have use for all of this, but because everyone is in different place or in different, because we're all in different places in our journey, when one of us releases something to the other, it is exactly what the other needs. Your burden may be someone else's blessing. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So moving on. Oh, well, how's that for an illustration? Death into the Ace of Crystals with prosperity lies ahead. Your burden, death. Maybe someone else's blessing, Ace of Crystals. Because you're releasing this. With death, death takes all of these things that are no longer needed for us and transports it to where it needs to go next. And because you're no longer weighed down by the wands, you become exposed to the crystals underneath. And this new way of being, this new blessing, changes your entire life. It changes it all. Greasy Wheels. Be sure to look out the window because this view is amazing. Okay. And then the 10 of Daggers with the Devil, because the worst part of it is done. Like this. Yeah. I've used so many examples for the 10 of Daggers. I've done the broken glass with the prism, almost done the taking the 10 daggers and making one super dagger. These, just just laying down and taking the L. Once you get to this point, the worst has already happened. All you have to do is get up and climb out of it now. But your adversary has shown you its worst, and you're still able to look it in the face. Because once you pull your face up out the dirt and stand up, and your adversary sees that come what may, no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't take you out. That gives you a whole separate level of power and authority over a situation. Now, with this devil energy, it could go one of two ways. You could literally go dark. I mean, we all have that in us. Any of us could go dark at any time, right? But you have a choice. You have a choice. Okay. Ow. Okay, Persephone. All right. Oh. Being taken to the underworld with the 10 of Daggers and spending time with the devil. Because you're at the lowest point that you could possibly go. Holy shit. Yeah, don't let it hold you back, man. Because you see that you've already triumphed over this. Wow. There we go. with the Empress. So now you get to create the world that you want to create. Ace of Daggers with truth, temperance, balance, alchemy, fresh new top of the line ingredients. Come on, come on. Six of Cups, happiness, actual happiness. Yeah. Five of Crystals, solitude. Oh, solitude, reflection. Solitude, reflection, and forgiveness. Ooh, that's heavy. Okay, we'll get to that. And Two of Crystals. Ooh, choosing to show yourself grace. All right. All right. So here, one moment. So you're in a position to create the world that you want to create. You are fully standing in your power. You are standing and nestled in the divine power that has been given to you, and you are stretching with it. You are growing it and you are fortifying it. And so it's able to work way more efficiently than it used to with the Creator / Empress. Now, Ace of Daggers and Temperance, honesty and balance. Honesty. Yeah. Clarity too, because you've trained your mind to be able to ponder the pertinent questions. You know exactly what to do because you are getting this information directly from source, and it is clear as a bell with the Ace of Daggers, showing you and telling you and walking you through the alchemization of your everyday life. Come on, Spirit, just act the fool. Let's go. And so with the Six of Cups here, this is relishing in that. All of it. Just sinking into the warm, fuzzy feeling of knowing that this way that your world is shaping up is a direct result of your work, dedication, obedience, and practice to the instructions that you are being given from on high, period. And with that, you show yourself the grace. You show yourself, you give yourself credit for knowing what you know when you knew it. Five of Crystals. This is not an energy to be ashamed of, and it's certainly not in this reading. It's not meant to bring you down or to put you in your place, per se. A lot of times when the Five of Crystals comes, they're just like, oh, you're destitute, and oh, nobody loves you, and oh, you just suck right now. This is not what I'm getting from this Five of Crystals right now. This is not the time for the pity party. You smell me? This is about understanding the importance of community and seeing the value that you have placed within your community. Even when you felt like you didn't have anything to give, Five of Crystals, how you gave in other ways, right? And because of that, and because you didn't let your heart harden to the struggles from your Five of Crystals wilderness time, because of that, you now have the strength to be able to balance the new stuff that is coming in and making peace with what was. Don't let your past hold you back. It brought you here. Okay? And now you have somewhere else to go on some greasy wheels. You greased them. Empress, you greased them. And now we get to go. All right. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. And I will see you next time. Bye now.